Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we are playing something totally different once again. It's called Grimshade, and to get the admin out of the way, so this is a tactics game. It's imagine a JRPG but with tactics combat, so I guess something like Fire Emblem, that kind of thing. Hand-drawn, beautiful, it's a really fun little thing. But also, I got given a key for this game by the developers, so, you know, got to get that out of the way, and also there's an affiliate link in the description. I wouldn't have bothered getting all that stuff if I didn't want to cover this game, and I wouldn't be putting it on the channel if I didn't enjoy it. So I just want to get that out of the way. Any enthusiasm is my own enthusiasm, or else you wouldn't be watching it. I want to get that out of the way, because I don't do affiliate links often. I think there's only one other video that I've ever had an affiliate link on, so, like, you know, keep that in mind. Why am I covering this? It's coming out on Switch as of recording this, a week's time. No, probably only a few days. It's coming out on the 26th, I believe, on the Switch, but it's been out on Steam for ages. I'm currently playing the Steam version, and but I thought I'd give it another go, because there aren't that many reviews on the Steam version, and I hadn't come across this game at all up until, you know, hearing about the Switch release. So, yeah, clearly got overlooked by a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this were, you know, among those people that overlooked it the first time around. So, let's remedy that. It won't be long now. A few more days, and the work of many lifetimes will bear fruit. Get the bear. I shall right the injustice, seize the light, and put a stop to all that madness. Perseverance is the key. Now, what is to be your contribution, my friend? This doesn't look ideal, does it? A marvelous specimen, a dozen more like you, and my triumph is assured. There is no stopping the inevitable. My legacy is to stand ever vigilant. Oh no. Damn! What are those buffoons playing at? Darkness, take them! I was categorical about avoiding damage to the facilities. His name is Gorsh Pershaw. It's a very silly name. I was going to say it's a made-up name, but all names are made up. So, number 11. Present yourself at 11th. Illuminated be the path of alchemists, who gift us their blessing. In our darkest hours, in times of doubt and sorrow, may the lodestar shine forth. The moment draws near, lambent sisters. Let us be the embodiment of the guiding light to the people of Bran. Finally, with the lodestar complete, after ages in the making, we shall perform our duty with the aid of miraculous power, to heal the wounded, cure the ailing. In humble service of the people we walk our path. Shala, light be praised. Shala! That was no accident. There is an intruder in our midst. Intruder, I sense your presence. You tread where you do not belong. Begone from this sacred place. We are no strangers to the darkness, foolish child, as you are no doubt aware. Oh, this little light show isn't for you. It's for what passes as guards in this hole. My, but I do forget my manners, ladies. Much apologies for interrupting the ceremony, but I'll be taking this little bauble for myself if you don't mind. Nothing personal, but I'd rather it be put to good use rather than left to benefit a bunch of charlatans. No mere mortal may channel the power of the light. You'll bring ruin upon yourself. Its nature does. Yes, I've heard all that rigmarole before. Keep calm, sisters. Help is, no doubt, already on its way. As much as I enjoy such enlightened company, I fear I must cut this short. See you, my dears. Gotta go fast. I don't think it is Sonic. I added that. The intruder, where is he? Aren't you a little late, son? Why does that make us sound gangster? They took the lodestar. Go tell Gorsk. that I'm going to have a word with him about this and inform the guard captain. The relic must be found and returned to its rightful place. Right? Spicy Wind Tavern. What's going on, Charlie?
Trouble in the streets. A lot of confusion. Can't really tell what's happening. The square outside is full of soldiers. I'm sure I heard shots fired.
Darkness take you, you dusty old fool. I told you something bad was going on outside. Just you try and go out there again. Now, what does this guy sound like? Kind of run out of voices, if I'm honest.
I should point out, Mr. Glassington, that there's no mention of any unrest in the papers. Here, see for yourself. Front page news is about this at the name day of His Majesty the King.
Ah. I've already forgotten this guy's voice. I ran out of voices, now I've forgotten them. There are already like 4. Anyway,
Good evening, Dorian. Didn't see you come in. It's the morning issue you've got there. The mess outside started not too long ago. This isn't good. Wawaru. We should have candles somewhere.
Another character. There's a billion characters. I knew this already because I've already played this bit, but my god, I forgot how many characters there were. How long do you think this will last? I'm terribly afraid of the dark.
Oh, Mr. Charlie. A candle really is such a good idea. What if someone is attacking the city? What if they notice us? Don't be daft, woman. Turn the lights back on for the love of, well, light! I had a winning hand here. Charlie, don't be a miser. Go fire up that backup ether generator you've got stashed in the cellar, why don't you? Now, Philip. That was uncalled for. Let me just...
You and your cards, Philip. The building could be up in flames. You'd still be placing bets and drawing hands. I wonder I wonder when things are going to quiet down outside.
Staying indoors would be best, I think. Getting mixed up in this unsavory business would be less than ideal. Please, friends, settle down. We aren't kicking anyone out. You're welcome to stay here until it's safe to leave. Everyone here is our guest for the night. Wawaru, put some Taiyan on the boil and give poor Judy a glass of guar to calm the jitters. Don't want anyone fainting on me now. The lights are back on. Light willing, the streets will clear up soon too. Dead. An anticipated setback. However, time is growing short. Number 1. Get rid of that thing. Those in the corner too, and clean this mess up. Post haste, please. And by the light, deliver one of finest stock. You've the entire kingdom to select from.
But you know he's evil.
This is how it started. The gears of fate screeched as they pulled the curtain on the rotten, wobbly stage called Bran. No other future could await the kingdom that lies near the dark source. Just as it seemed that things couldn't get any worse, as the bloodthirsty monsters of shadow were surrounding the huge city, longing to devour the citizens, the army of Bespierre, a neighboring country, started the invasion. Dark times like these always nurture the burning hearts, thirsting for the truth. Coming to seek for it, the hero would start untangling the intertwined events, getting caught up in the threads of fate, like a restless kitten. The absolute turmoil makes it almost impossible to discover the truth. The inexperienced heroes would fall out of people's graces. They run and suffer, desperate to find out who's to blame for the misery, the injustice. Oh, miserables, what shall they do with their aspiration now? Chaos is ever daedal. depending on so many factors predetermined and certain, like time itself. But heroes would search for the villain persistently. They need a scapegoat to put the blame on. It is vitally important to find a reason for their heroic being. So, today, they chose me.
I'd probably choose him as a scapegoat too, because he was like cooking people in a weird machine earlier, so, you know, kidnapped people as well, so I'd definitely scapegoat him. Is it even a scapegoat if he's obviously evil? I don't know. Anyway, okay, Alistair here, so he's our protagonist here. That fool nearly killed me. If it wasn't for the gauntlet, I'd be... Good thing I finally got it to work. I wonder why now, of all times. Ouch! It hurts all over. I must have fallen the umbrage wield. It's dangerous here. Gotta get moving while I still can. Alright, so, welcome to Grimshade. We're going to be ignoring all tutorials, because I'll just see what it is trying to say, and then I'll give you guys the gist. So, left click to move. Also, to look at stuff. When people talk about leaving a mark on the world, this isn't what they meant. So if you press tab, if you hold tab, you can have stuff highlighted so you know it's interactable, which is nice. So all this hand-drawn nonsense, I love it. I'm a sucker for anything hand-drawn, any kind of illustration in games. I think is wonderful. I think it often has so much more charm than, like, you know, more just next-gen 3D graphics, all the rest. It just gets dated real soon. Like, this stuff is timeless. I love it. So let's fight this thing. Okay, so, as you can see, grid-based combat, so, I mean, I did compare it to Fire Emblem before. It's that kind of tactics thing, but it's also random encounters, so it's a lot of smaller skirmishes where, you know, the arena isn't actually that big. So we scroll down. Nope, it doesn't show it in that one, but it's fine. So, yeah, we've got a bunch of moves. Yes, yes. So, we've got a bunch of moves alongside for each character. That we have. Right now we've only got Alistair, of course. We can see his stats here, 0 armor. You can see this 2 here. That's his avoidance tokens. So every time you get hit, it removes a token. So that's how many things you can just avoid each round, essentially, which is jolly handy, frankly. Also, you can see up here, this is the time units. And on these little icons here, you can see he has a melee attack and a ranged attack. So the little gun icon and the sword icon are indicative of that. So all very intuitive, but the time units, that's how long it'll be before he can then act again. So here, for instance, we can see down here, there's a little pip, it'll show up saying 5. That's because it's 5 time units, and that is indicating where he will then be on the timeline. This is the timeline. But this takes 10, so it'll be, you know, round 2, or he can attack twice this round, essentially. But either way, it'll be his turn, and then the dark progeny here will attack as a lesser creature of dark ether. And it's a bit spooky. All its guts are hanging out. It's, yeah, not a good egg. You can tell. You can tell it's not a good egg. So we're just going to stab it. And it's dead. Good job. Good job. So we got a dark ether crystal and some guts. Lovely! I don't know why we'd carry them around, but it's an RPG, so of course we're going to shove guts in our pocket. In fact, it says that in the flavor text. These were inside something not too long ago, now they're in your pockets. Great, huh? Crystal filled with dark ether. Win. Also, nope, can't look at him. We can't look at this guy. There's someone or something in the hollow. Curiosity is your worst enemy in the umbrage wield. What in the... So many corpses. How? Hello? Are you okay? Who are you? Can you hear me? Help! What happened here? I don't know, sir. My head. It's so loud. I'll save the questions for later. We're in the umbrage wield, and those creatures are all around. We have to go now. Do you understand? Can you walk? Yes, sir. I'll try. That's it. You're doing great. Just stick behind me. This looks like sewage water. I'm trying to give him a bit of an American accent, but I just sound like a tit, don't I? I can tell. I can totally tell I sound like a tit. Looks like sewage water. If we go upstream, we're bound to reach the city walls. What's your name, kid? Kiba, sir, I think. The name's Alistair. Alistair Garuda. At your service. Let's... Hold on. What's that on the ground? Looks like a gem of some sort. Maybe it's connected to this whole mess. Let me just grab that. Okay, we've got a couple of light ether crystals and a strange crystal. Right, now, let's move. Quickly, hurry. Let's look at everyone. Yes, interactables. Hold tab. Cool. It doesn't look like all these people were killed by the creatures of the Weald. Those yellow cargo pants will haunt you forever. Not breathing. There's a large wound on his stomach. Looks like scavengers had been here already. The body has deep wounds and sores. Judging by the pose, he was still alive when he was washed ashore. All these poor things were sturdy chaps. That's a weird sentence. These poor things were sturdy chaps. Okay, let's fight this boy. This little guts boy. This little guts dog. A Yorkshire Terrier. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. Right, so anyway, that was just telling us we can use quicker actions, I believe. I'm just going to stab it because it'll die in one hit anyway. So if you hover over... Oh, well, I've already done the thing now, so it doesn't really matter. We won. We won. I'll go through it in a minute. So that's a win. Good stuff. That is just nightmare fuel right there. Or is it quite happy looking? I don't know. I can't tell. It's a bit of a weird one. It has human teeth. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie version, before they redid it. Two red eyes stare back from a tree hollow. Whatever they belong to is probably not very friendly. Alright, come here, Snaggletooth. So this one here is a grotesque. What's the flavor text? Large, ugly umbrage. Cool. So, yeah. So he's far away, so we can't hit him with a melee attack. You see it's greyed out because we can't reach him. We can only hit the first row with a melee attack because it's a melee attack and you have to be close to people. Also, it's only one to the side, so you can see there's a square too far away from us over here. If something was stood here, we still couldn't hit it with a melee attack. We have to be within a square of it, diagonally or, you know, adjacent. So, you've got to remember that. But, Gunslinger, our ranged skill here, can reach him. So, only 2 damage, which is not nearly as much as our melee attack normally does, but he's not really a ranged character. But at least that move is quite quick, so it's good for finishing off targets. So here you can see there's also this sort of shield icon here, but not on either side here. That's because we are shielded by this guy. So this guy is a sentinel, and so behind him he shields you. So basically ranged attacks, unless they have some special quality, won't be able to shoot at anything that's standing behind him, unless he gets like knocked out or, you know, stunned or whatever else. So yeah, you can sort of hide your weaker units behind him, like this guy that literally has no attacks. All he can do is wait. That's all he can do right now. That's all he can do. But of course that won't last because, you know, it'd be pretty pointless to have a character that did nothing long term. So yeah, Alistair is a sentinel and he does the things that I described. So Gunslinger, we're going to shoot in some more. If you look, it does 4 physical damage and 2 tension in direct range. So it'll put up tension. The tension meter is the yellow one at the top. You can see Alistair's on 5 of 120. If you get attacked, it raises tension, and if you attack, it raises tension. You can see the melee attack puts it up by 15, this only puts it up by 5. And if the tension maxes out, then you'll be stunned for a turn. For an entire turn, you can't do anything, including defend people behind you. So that's something you need to watch out for. And you can also put up tension on enemies, just not all of them. This thing does not have tension. You can see there's no meter there. So, bang. So it does 4 damage, but it does 4 damage of an element that the enemy is resistant to. So that's not so good. That's not so good. So it does half damage. So we're going to go down here and fight a couple of enemies here. Come here, you. Excellent. So, right. So this does physical damage, and if we hover over him, we can see there's some resistances and things there, some info, which I can't entirely work out. The plus is absorption, and because it's purple, that's dark. The dark ether one, which is this element, I believe. Oh no, this does electric damage, actually. My bad. But anyway, they have a bunch of different elements. That stuff will absorb the dark stuff, but not lightning. But it is resistant to physical as well, so it's a hassle. So we're going to have to take a while to shoot it to bits, but that's okay. So you can see here, the avoidance token, because we got attacked, the avoidance token went down by 1. So basically he's avoiding all damage right now, because there just aren't enough attacks per round to get any damage on him, because there just aren't enough enemies that we're fighting. And the enemies we're fighting are just attacking once instead of twice each round. So there's nothing they can do just yet, which is nice. Oh, good. Victory! So more guts, we got some teeth as well. Even a skilled dentist won't be able to put them back where they belong. Because where they belong is now just a sort of pile of monster. Eating these would be a grave mistake, since even the air in this forest is tainted. That's mushrooms. When I first saw it, I thought it was candles. It's not. So we've got some black tar and herbs. Lovely. So there's crafting in this game. No, I haven't really got to that bit. So anything I've collected from as much as I played is pointless. This way. Okay. Oh no. Being chased. These monsters just don't know when to quit. I'll show them what a champion of Bran can do. Kiba, get that door open. I'll hold them off. That was pretty cool. Turn this thing to a scythe. We don't have that move. Move it, kid. They never learn. Darkness take them. Ready, sir? Right, come on, lads. Haha, you can't open doors, idiots. I'm not sure I can hold them for long. We have to keep moving. And quit it with the sir thing. It's just Alistair, alright? Alright, Alistair, sir. Ha, smug little git. I'm gonna feed him to the to the monster dogs. The Yorkshire Terriers. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Looks like these guys don't use doors. Oh, hello. Hello, Smiley. Okay, right. Yeah, so, baddie's here, and he's, you know, off to one side, so he's not protected. But luckily, he can move next, so we can put him out of danger. It's all good. Right, so, for starters, let's stab him up. Done. But yeah, the resistance thing, it's very much like every other JRPG you guys have probably ever played. So if you're resistant to something or weak to something, it's an extra 50% damage or 50% negation. Or if you're immune to it, you're immune to it, because that's what the word immune means. And if you absorb it, you absorb 100% of the damage that would have been taken. So, Kiba was found himself in a position. Oh no, not in a position. Yeah, there should not be a comma there. Anyway, we're going to move this guy. Oh, although we can't completely move him, huh? We can only move him to one side. Oh no. He might get attacked now. No, he's not, 'cause it's only a melee attack. Although this guy might spit on him. Oh no. Ew. It's quite a lot of damage, and it stressed him out a bit. That was, you know, increased tension there. He's alright now, though. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's stab up this Yorkshire Terrier as well. Done. Killed an Umbridge in one hit. So what he was trying to point out that, yeah, here's the elements. So grey is physical. So that's what that was. If we hover over here, you can see that grey up arrow. That's because he's resistant to physical. So the grey is physical, and then fire, water, air, sand, dark, electric, light. So there we go. So the purple that he's got, it's a plus. So he'll absorb dark damage. Light, he'll take 50% additional damage from. So there we go. So good stuff. But the reason we killed that thing in one hit, even though he only does 10 damage normally, is that he does an additional like 3 damage if something has there's spark and jolt and then stun are like the 3 levels of oh no electric status debuffs, and he does bonus damage to anything that has that status debuff, but his stuff applies that debuff anyway. So it means he can increase his own damage on something if he's attacking the same thing over and over again. So kind of nice. So if we hover over it, we can see oh, shock is the last one. Sorry, it's spark, jolt, and shock. So it'll add it'll go through those the more you attack something. And then eventually it'll be stunned, which is jolly handy. Jolly handy. So let's shoot this big dog. So there's, you know, status elements and things to watch out for in this game, which I like. You know, you can't really have a game like this without different statuses that you can play around with that'll adjust the flow of the game. It makes a big difference. So more guts, teeth, and dark ether crystals. I don't know what's got them so focused on us. They must be drawn to the ether crystal in the gauntlet. I'm scared, Alistair. There you go. You got the Sir part right this time. You've got a champion of brand to protect you. Killing these umbrages, our job. I'm making him slightly American again. I need to stop doing that, but like he looks like he should be American. You know? He looks like a cowboy. He's like a magic cowboy. So we're gonna go over here, even though we don't need to. It's actually telling us this fight is pointless. No, there's resources away, but it literally tells us, it's a tutorial to say that you can go off the beaten track, even though there's no real way of knowing which direction the track is in. So, cool. Anyway, it's all good. Right, you can stay there. Okay, I avoided it, because we got our avoidance tokens, which is nice. And he's going to vomit on us, which we avoided. And you can just wait there again. So, you know, these battles are all quite similar, because it's very early game, there's not a lot of different things to juggle. So, you know, it's a JRPG. You know what early battles are like in JRPGs. Bang. Good. Good news. Alright, so that's them injured. Now, one more wait and one more shot. Bam. God, that thing's disgusting. Looks great, though. This game also reminds me of Valkyria Chronicles. In terms of the sort of art direction and things. It's kind of good. Although, again, that sort of... it's that sort of... oh, what was it called? Broken Sword? Did you guys ever play Broken Sword? It was a point-and-click adventure game. It was on PC. Actually, original PlayStation. The original PlayStation it was on. I remember having the demo disc of it. That I think I got with my PlayStation. God, 25 years ago. So, yeah. That was a lot of fun. Although maybe not 25. When did the PlayStation come out? Was it 95? 96? Maybe? Maybe 96. End of 96, maybe. Anyway. Broken Sword is great. Had a very similar art style. Except on a PlayStation, so a lot more pixely. Darkness Break You. It's a dead end. I don't see any switches. Right. Keep it cool. We'll think of something. To be totally honest, I'm nearly at my limit, Kiba. But don't worry, I've been through worse. Come and get me, boys. Yes, yes, yes. So that's pointing out his stress thing. So this doesn't take much stress, so I'll start working on this guy. Remember, we got some avoidance tokens, so you know we can avoid some of the damage. So we'll have him wait. Him getting attacked might be enough to tip him over anyway. Yeah, he's still taking it even if he avoids it. So I think he will end up going over his limit here. Yeah. So there we go. So this is to demonstrate that large. So basically what happens, 20 time units will go by, so you know he'll shift over 20 along the along the meter, and that turn will be him shaking out of it. So pretty straightforward. But it means that he can get attacked. It means that Kiba can get attacked during this time. Just from ranged attacks, mind you. Just from the ranged attacks. Because he's still not in the front line, you see. So melee units still can't attack him because he's so far away. So that's something. That is something in our favour. Okay. So you wait there. And now he's back, which means he's got all of that meter, empty again, which is jolly handy. Yes, what? Now you'll find yourself in a situation where the enemy has very little health left. Alright, it's just saying, maybe just use the gun to finish something off, because it's quicker than using the shocking drive. It doesn't put up as much tension either. Okay, come on boys, come at me. Ow. Now he's gonna claw at me. Little jerk. Okay, you wait there, Kiba. And let's stab a dog. Die! I really like his staff. The fact that it gets whatever attachment it wants, Like before it had a scythe stuck out of it. Like his normal attack just turns into a spear. It's cool. I like it. I like the style. It's fun. Anyway, so getting attacked. You see, he actually puts up the shield as well from his gauntlet. The same shield that he put up to make sure he didn't die of full damage before when he fell out of that flying thing. And that cutscene led him to the forest in the first place. Because yeah, there is still an invasion going on, which is always fun. Okay, come on, boy. Okay, good. Let's finish him off. Alright, we made it. We made it. We killed all the nasties. So, more guts. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Don't know why we're collecting guts. There's more of them. Get behind me, kid. Oh, good. Oh, that's still great.
That's what they call me.
Okay, so the sewer.
Close it! Close it now, you big oaf! The Umbridges are piling it after them. I'm trying. The blasted lever's all rusty. That didn't go exactly according to plan. However, well, what do we have here?
Thank you, good sirs. You have done us a great service.
Hear that, boys? A service, this one says. And how about returning a service? Thing is, we lost something of ours down here. Darcy? And we would very much like it. Hey, Darcy! What? Can't you see that I'm busy? Darcy, look! I think this one's a champion. Maybe we shouldn't piss him off. Have you gone soft in the head? All the champions are fighting on the walls or in the streets, not hiding in the sewers and cellars.
I wasn't hiding.
But his gauntlet! Just look, it's definitely the Dark Ether. It looks very old and beat up.
He's turning into a cartoon carny, isn't he?
And he's too young to be a champion.
Or is he Roger from American Dad? I don't know.
Hey kid, where'd you get that piece of junk? Stole it or found it in the garbage?
I didn't steal it, it's mine.
Yes, of course. Not that I care. We did help you out, but don't mistake it for charity. You owe us, so empty your pockets and be on your merry way. Better do as I say, or Mr. Corvin here will break every bone in your body. Isn't that right, Fedor?
What? There's a war in the streets and you're robbing a defender of the city?
Get 'em, boys!
Oh no. Hello. Oh, my word. Look at them. They're all unique, which means that we're in a lot of trouble. That was pretty cool. He's got a sword in his stuff. Right, so this guy's also Sentinel, like we are, so we can't attack these guys in the back row, which is a pain. In fact, he's a much better Sentinel than us. You can see the little highlighted bit there. It actually shows which ones he covers, and he actually covers either side as well as directly in front of him, directly behind him. So he's better than us in that respect. Also, he has avoidance tokens, which means we have to wear them down if we're going to do anything to him. So that's no good. You kid, be really helpful and stand there. Ow. Well, this doesn't bode well. And yeah, kid, great work. Duh. I got him! Aster's incapacitated. Oh no.
He's tough as nails, this one.
Darcy, it's like I keep telling you. He's a champion. Would you shut it with that hogwash? Ah, seems fortune smiles upon us today. He's got what we're looking for. Let's grab the crystal and scram. The boss doesn't like to keep us waiting. Alistair, can you walk? Is there something I can do?
Looks like I can't stand up, buddy. I just need to rest here a little, and I'll be fine, I think. Find the tavern, exit the sewers up ahead, and follow the streets north. I don't know why he's so quizzical. I don't know, just go north and then west. What do I see? Is it a bridge? I opened the chest with the key. You don't have the key yet. Shut up, kid. Follow the streets north, the spicy wind. You can't miss it. Ask for Elior. Ask for an Elior. An Elior, I guess, is the species. I don't know if Elior is... I haven't got to a bit where it explains what an Elior is. I think it just means animal person, because there seem to be a lot of them. So, you know, probably an Elior. By the name of Charlie. Or it could mean Badger guy. By the name of Charlie, the Spicy Wind Tavern. He'll know what to do. Alistair, I'll get help. Just hold on. The tavern. Reunion Square. Run. Save yourself. Bridges. Hang in there. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go. We're in kid mode now. Which probably isn't great. Let's go, kid. Go, go, go. Where should I go now? How do I help Alistair? Can I even get to the spicy wind? My head! Feels like 1,000 knives have pierced my mind. Must shut out the pain and help, but why? What reason do you have? What? Alright, he's talking to himself. Hey, he's a confused little kid. So we can say he saved me. I'll save him. I'll just return the favour. How can I abandon someone in danger? I can't leave him back there. He didn't leave me behind. Help me without standing to gain anything. I feel like I should follow his example. We can really help each other. Our goals align, whatever they are, and 2 is simply better than 1. As long as I don't become a burden to Alistair, we can assist each other in reaching our goals. I'm gonna say this one. Let's be self-righteous. Brilliant. I want to do the right thing. He didn't abandon me, and neither should I. I shouldn't abandon me either. I shouldn't stop. I must go and find help. Alright, go, kid. Dun 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 dun. Gonna go find some help. Alright. Yep, perfect. You there. Come, help. Help me, my friend's injured. And here we go. The extreme situation Kiba's found himself in has unlocked his hidden potential. Kiba can now use 2 skills. They are both special skills. So, aspect of Wrath, which is considered an attack, does light damage. And then he has aspect of Justice, which will remove negative buffs, so debuffs from himself or allies, which is very, very nice. So, also, he has some other thing about it which we'll see eventually. But for now, let's blast things. So this one actually has 24 health, which is way more than the other ones had. Ow. Jerk. Okay, good. Let's blast him. Pew! Good job, kid. Good job. You're a wizard, Harry. Kiba. Whatever. So, more teeth, more dark ether crystals. Kazap. Shablowy. I'm doing my own sound effects now. I'm going all in. I'm going all in voicing this game. Okay. Devs, if you guys are watching this, yeah, there's still time. There's still time for you to voice this. Anyway, so, I can feel the ether filling me up with power. Do you know what? He's powerful now.
I can feel the ether filling me with power. How could this be? No time to think about it now. Hold on, Alistair. I'm coming to help you.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go help Alistair. No, but he's powerful now, so he's got a powerful voice. That's how that works. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, I've seen adverts for Yu-Gi-Oh! Assuming that's how that works. You there.
Come on, this has to work.
Kiba, I don't know how this is possible, but I feel like I can move again. I think I'll be able to get up to the tavern myself now. How did you do that?
I have no idea, Alistair. I can't remember anything but my name. My thoughts are jumbled, but I guess I know how to manipulate the ethers. An Umbridge attacked me. I got scared. And then, just like that, I knew I could do this. What's happening to me?
Now you're giving me goosebumps, kiddo. Who exactly are you? And all those dead bodies in the forest? The crystal I found near that place.
I really don't know. I'm sorry.
This is getting weirder by the minute. Let's find Charlie. He'll know what to do about this. The streets above us are probably full of fighting still. We gotta be careful to avoid getting caught by the invading soldiers. watch out for the blue coats. They're the bad guys. We're the brown coats, because this is Firefly. And if we absolutely got to fight, try using your sparkly whatever you used back there to help out while I take care of the soldiers. We'll figure out what to do once we find Charlie. Deal?
Deal.
Alright, brilliant. So, we're all injured as hell. You can see he's got an injury. If we right click, we can get a little character menu up, which is nice. We can see their inventories, and you can see this kid can't be equipped with anything because he's a naked boy. And we got, you know, a bunch of armor slots and things, which is fun. I don't think I've equipped a single thing in this game yet, but still, it's there. So here, wounds, because he got knocked out in a fight, he has a wound, which increases incoming physical damage by 50%. Fragile bones. Supposedly there's different kinds of wounds that he can get, so we'll see. And so here we go, physical weakness because of the wound. He's physically weak now. So, you know, that's no fun. Kiba, look! This would be a stash those bandits use to store stuff they steal. I doubt anyone is going to protest if we help ourselves to anything inside.
Maybe there are supplies or some medicine in there. We need all the help we can get right now.
Alright, let's grab some stuff. So now we have medical supplies. So you can see the big 6 by the plus there, and we can give them some meds. So one way to get rid of wounds is to go to a tavern or anywhere where it's, you know, safe to rest, or you can just burn another medical supply and it'll get rid of it for you, which is nice. So let's go. Okay, let's keep going, lads. Oh, and the other way, there's nothing that way, by the way. I'm avoiding going a lot of the optional directions because, you know, I want to keep the ball moving a bit, right? So there's another gate up there that's impossible to open. Let's fight these guys. Alright. Thank God for those avoidance tokens. And these two can't actually reach us, which is nice. Big fan of that. So, let's stab that one. It's got 16 health right now. We're doing an extra 6 damage to them. And you can see this one's shocked as well. So what led to that is if these guys attack you, he has a passive ability that actually adds those shock debuffs to the enemy. So you can see that little lightning thing up there? That's because he's already picked that up from attacking. And so when that enemy attacked us, he took one of these, you know, he got one of these debuffs. Then when he attacked, we added another debuff, which meant we did plus 3 damage per those debuffs. So we ended up doing 16 damage instead of 13, which is jolly handy to know. I'm going to shoot that guy. Didn't quite kill him, sadly. Not quite. So he's going to move forwards. So he's got this other attribute as well. When he attacks people with light attacks, he makes things weak to darkness, and vice versa. Which is super bizarre, but that's a thing. So, more dodging, which is great. And so here, you can see the corpses actually leave see cell status here. Shadow pool. Pool of dark ether on cell. Every character which begin their action in the shadow pool receives 5 dark damage, but these guys absorb dark damage, which means they can actually regain health from the corpses of their friends. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool, frankly. He's got 6 health, we're going to do 4, so tell you what, I'm going to stab this one up, finish him off, and we'll hit him with another one of these light attacks to help finish him off. So, pew! Ka-chow! Good dog. Now give me your guts. And now we can stab this one. Good. Zap. Good dogs. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Victory! Lots of guts. We have a lot of guts for some reason. It's very odd. Also here, right, yes, it's telling us about this thing we can upgrade. So, here, his gauntlet, we can actually fuel with crystals. We've been getting all those dark ether crystals. We can actually funnel them into his gauntlet, and he'll unlock new skills. So that's quite fun. So we've just unlocked a new skill, which here, as you can see, transmitter of the dark ether. This is just the gauntlet's description. Namely, the gauntlet allows humans to operate ether. Champions are prepared for the gauntlets by some rituals, but Alistair had to do on his own, as usual. Oh, typical. So here, electric carapace is the thing we just unlocked. Alistair covers an ally or himself with an electric shield. Character receives electric carapace status. That status is basically like his own thing where he gets attacked and it gives people electric. It doubles that up, basically, for him, or it just gives other people that ability. So you can give people more electric debuffs if you do that, which is jolly handy, because if you get them with 4 of those debuffs, it's a stun. So it's pretty damn handy. So we better keep a low profile. You're an extraordinary kid, and you can take on monsters now, but people are another story altogether.
What's going on? Why all the fighting?
The army of Bespierre. There we go. Bespierre! The light forsake them. Has invaded Bran for no apparent reason, with no demands or declaration of war. We've been living in isolation for, well, who knows how long, and all of a sudden they're knocking down our doors with not so much as a warning shot. They came on a huge airship, you see. Marching an army through the Umbridge Weald is almost impossible, but an entire force, an elite force on a large boat that sails through the sky, that's a different story. They have soldiers that use the air ether, gives them the ability to control wind currents and compress the air itself. In other words, we weren't ready to go up against them face to face.
But what if other people need our help?
If people need help, you say? In that case, we should help, but only if we can. Getting you to safety is important too. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. So, here's a little electricity pylon. Large oscillating pillar. These things provide energy to all the houses around. Oh. Shell crater is still hot. Cellar is the best place to hide from a bombardment. Not that we're going to, though. No, we need to go to a pub to talk to a badger. So, soldiers coming in. Not good. Alright, so... no tutorial, huh? Oh, here it is. So, this is saying no reinforcements. Basically, these guys are joining us in the battle. They're friendly, but we can't control them. So they're going to be doing their own thing. Because they're not playable characters, but, you know, we're helping them fight these guys off. So, I've got to say, I love the look of these guys with the little wings. It's very sort of Thor. This is very Valkyria Chronicles. The design of these guys. Really reminds me of that. But also, these guys, they... reminds me of the brown coats from Firefly. There's a lot of cool influences in this game. I like it. Right, so let's stab up this guy while he has no avoidance. Jiminies. Good start. Love it. Big fan. And you missed. You missed, mate. You missed. Embarrassing. Also, there's this chap back here that we can actually hit because this thing, where is it? That one. Special attack. Positioning and target rules vary. More in skill description. Ignore avoidance. So this doesn't matter if they have avoidance tokens, we can still hit them, and I'm pretty sure... yeah, it says here does not remove... Okay, it doesn't remove avoidance tokens either. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was... it can hit any row as well. I don't think it can be defended against from, like, sentinels either, which is what this guy is. You know, he's got that defensive thing where people behind him can't get attacked. But, yeah, that light attack, it ignores that. And zap. So these guys appear to have a cool attack that if there's a, electric status effect of any kind, it does damage, which is pretty fun. Basically the same amount of damage as what we'd be doing in bonus damage with our thing. Okay, so what we're going to do here, I'm actually going to shoot him. Because it's quick, so we'll get another attack this round, and also it'll get rid of that avoidance token. So let's hit the guy in the back line again. And now it's our go again. And because we got rid of the avoidance token, it means we can hit him with our big damaging attack, and it won't be wasted. So there we go. Job well done. Alright, now can you hit him? Thanks. Thanks, lad. Good job. Good job. Victory! So, gold, black gunpowder, metal sheet, metal junk, air ether crystals. Plenty of stuff. So much for keeping a low profile.
Thank you for your assistance, champion.
Always glad to help out a fellow soldier. Kiba, you can really handle yourself. Those tricks of yours sure come in handy.
I'm sorry, Alistair. I really don't know what's happening to me.
Don't worry about it. I use ether myself. See this gauntlet? This is what gives me strength. I'd be useless without it.
Be careful out there, champion. Bespierre seems shadow-bent on hunting every last one of you down. Thank you for your help.
It's our duty, soldier. Say, Kiba, since we've already gotten ourselves involved, let's help the defense of Bran clear this place out. What do you say?
Sure. If people need help, we should help. We could definitely help. If what you say about the invasion is true, these Bespierre people sound really nasty.
Great! With our powers combined, we can really tip the balance here in favour of our soldiers.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Speaking of which, there's some more over here. Let's look at the flag first. Banner with the emblem of the occupying force. So these are actually, this is the camp that the bad guys have set up. And it seems that our own boys are launching some kind of counter-offensive. In fact, this is... Oh, no. Let's get involved in this first, then. Okay, you know, one thing at a time, I suppose. Ouch. So these guys are really interesting, although... Ah, there we go. Now it's been demonstrated. So they have an attack that can whip you somewhere. So now this guy isn't protected by us. Luckily, how have I forgot his name already? Kiba, that's alright. Kiba is still protected by this guy, who's an ally of ours, who is also a sentinel. So he can still guard us, which is nice. So, yeah, let's stab this guy. They have no avoidance tokens, so let's just start stabbing. Good stuff. Okay, and he's going to take cover behind me. Brilliant. This guy, I don't think is going to do so great. Something tells me he's not going to do so hot. I'll try and save him, though. I'll try and save him. We'll see if we can't keep him going. Oh, he seems to be electrifying his shield, which is cool. Ah, this guy's going to get killed. Almost certainly. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. You missed. I do like the music too. It's quite understated. It's not like too crazy. But, you know, adds a level of mystery, which I like. Tell you what, let's shoot him. Okay, he's got a bunch of armor, doesn't he? Well, that was dumb. That was a waste of time. If we hover over them, 3 armor. So they're going to negate 3 physical damage. It's not just resistances, armor is also a factor when it comes to physical attacks. So you've got to watch out for that, because the gun is a physical attack. There's no bullet element. So, you know, got to keep that in mind. Stab. Good stuff. Oh, also you can use hotkeys. You can press 1, 2, or 3 to go through them. Alright, please stop whipping me. Okay, it's not okay. It's not okay. Alright, now we can start wailing on this guy. All 5 of us. Good. Avoidance tokens going down nice and quick. And this guy actually whipped me in range of the other guy. Oh no. He whipped me in range of the other guy, so I don't have to move and then attack. I can just start attacking. Ah, here we go. This is the thing that I wanted to point out. So now, Kiba has dark abilities. So that thing, instead of curing people of negative effects, it now removes positive effects from people. And Aspect of Wrath, it's the same move basically, but it does darkness. But that profound darkness that it adds, that's going to add a weakness to light. And the reason why he's got these abilities now is because he's over 50% tension. And so this depends on his tension. So if he's chill, it's light damage. If he's stressed out, dark damage. So that's kind of interesting. So don't know why that's the case. I mean, he's almost certainly one of the experiments of that guy, you know, because he's wearing the same clothes, and it's obvious they're a bunch of dead. Like that's not really hidden, right? That's sort of obvious that this guy's one of the experiments, but still, what the experiment's trying to achieve, who really knows? That's the mystery. So, yep, wasting avoidance tokens, and I'm just going to keep blasting him because he'll be dead in a second. Don't have to worry about stringing up those combos, because yeah, you end up doing double damage essentially if you can swap between light and dark on enemies, which is kind of cool. So I do like that. Oh, also if you wait, that'll remove tension. So that's a good way to clear it. Stab. Good job. Good job, everyone. Proud of you guys. Okay, so more gold, ether device, black gunpowder, metal sheet, air ether crystal. So cool stuff. Great for an evening of flashy entertainment. Yep.
Long live King Wilhelm, first of the champions, defender of Bran.
Long live the king.
That's what I meant. Here, something for your assistance.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. You guys are great. You guys have been great. Okay, vegetables and distilled water. Good, good. Gotta eat your vegetables. Okay, so this is a battle kitchen. Field kitchen of the aggressor. Smells unusual. You never tasted food like this. That's right, let's help ourselves to the invading army's dinner, which they brought along with them. Old well. Water surface is covered with ashes and soot. War. What is it good for? Alright, let's fight this guy. Hello. Rude. How very rude. We're going to move this way. It's fine. We'll get another attack out of him. And I think I might leave the guy at the back. I'll just... actually... yeah, I'll try and hit this guy first. Although I think the guy at the back is probably more deadly, really. But I'm just going to try and focus this guy down. Okay, good stuff. Stab. So, this little debuff here is choked. So this guy can attack you. It ignores avoidance tokens, so we can't avoid getting hit by his ranged attacks. And it adds that choke debuff, which means you can't recover from tension. Because you actually recover every round. I think 10 tension. So it slows down the accumulation from doing attacks. And if you wait, it also clears tension. But when you're being choked, that also doesn't help you. And if you're attacked, it puts up tension. So it just basically means you're going to get knocked out for a round. You know, if you keep accumulating tension, that helps that happen. So these guys are very annoying. So, hit him again. Lovely. And sadly, he's now got that light debuff, and he's about to get his dark attack, so we didn't quite line that up properly. Maybe I should have focused down the guy at the back. But, oh well. It's all good. So yeah, he added 20 tension. So that's all it does. Doesn't do any damage. He just adds tension, is what it does. And sadly, we can't get rid of choke, because it only removes positive effects now that we've got him built up. But that's okay. This guy doesn't have much health. We're good. So let's start shooting him. He does have some armor, I think. Actually, no armor on these guys. That's nice and easy. So we do the maximum 4 damage each time we shoot him. And we should get a couple of shots per round. So, bang. And evil, dark, splooge. Perfect. Good job, Kiba. Good job. Victory! Gold, ether device, metal junk, black powder, and more ether crystals. Good stuff. So, now it's saying, you might want to use your medicine, which sure, we'll use the medicine. Right, let's go up here. We should help out. Okay. As I do quite like the combat in this game too. I do quite like it. It's quite simple, but there's enough nuance to it to keep it interesting. I haven't got that far in the game, so I don't know how. Like how much depth it has going like later in. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, early days. I'd say there's enough complexity to keep me interested. I'm certainly interested in the story, which is a good sign. So the Valkyries are an elite detachment of our forces. Among other things, they have a skill which lets them perform 2 attacks per 1 use of that skill. So basically, we have 2 avoidance, but they're going to attack us twice. They're going to get rid of all our avoidance tokens in 1 attack, which is very annoying. But it means that they're weak to getting themselves screwed over here. So if we use this ability on us, it'll add that electric carapace, which means we can double up the amount of electric status effects these guys are going to get. So they're going to attack us twice, which means they're going to get 2 debuffs in a single attack. So jolly handy. Jolly handy. So we're going to hit them. And so we just took a huge chunk of damage there, but they're very close to getting stunned. So that's very, very handy. And they just got killed. Good job, lad. Good job. Oh, nope, they're still alive. They're actually still alive, just about. That's quite annoying. We're going to finish that off with our little gun, though. Pew, pew. That didn't quite get them. Really? Really? They have 1 health. I thought they had 1 health. They had 2, apparently. Alright, let's hit this one now. Good stuff. I mean, they're still stunned, so I'm going first. And so we avoided that because we had our tokens back, which is good. And they managed to stun themselves because they accumulated too much of the electric debuffs, and it stuns them. So, like I said, jolly handy. So now they're dead without 1 damage. Good. Take that, Valkyrie. I love the design of the Valkyries. They look amazing. Really like it. So, you there. So we can't stab them because they're flying. Also, they can move to any space, by the way. They can move to any space they like. I'm actually going to use this again, just because at some point they're going to wake up and try and attack me again. Because, yeah, we really need her to get him. But, I say her, him, Kiba. We can do double damage now, though, I believe. So, yeah, additional 8 damage because of the whole elemental nonsense. So, Kiba just did a significantly larger amount of damage than usual. Yeah, because we doubled it because of the weird status effect things that it does. So, yeah, so you can combo stuff even with just the 1 character, which I kind of like. Alright, 1 more battle in this direction, then we'll run off the other way. Okay, let's get him, guys. We need to save these civilians.
We have to help.
Yeah, we do. Okay, get him, boys. Should have healed first, actually. Wow, the damage there. Brutal. Brutal damage. Yeah, I'll add electric to myself. And I'm going to start... I'll probably kill her first. With the avoidance, like, tokens that she can burn through. She's going to be the most dangerous, I believe. So, let's start hitting him. And you next. Oh, that wasn't that helpful, mate. Not that helpful. Although, he's a melee unit, so he couldn't have hit him anyway. And now he's dead, so we don't have to worry about him being tactically inept. Because he's no longer in our army. So, well done. Good job all round, I suppose. You missed again, mate. Although I say that, I think these might actually be just like lightning rods. I think that might be the idea. It sets him up for another attack. Maybe, or it could just be that he keeps missing. But the fact that it's persistent, those javelins, makes me wonder. You know? Because electricity seems to be their main thing. Even though they use dark ether to power everything, they use dark ether to make electric. So it's electric element, because they're burning dark ether or whatever. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not a scientist. Especially not a magic scientist. Not a magic fantasy scientist. Alright, let's shoot him to get rid of the evasion token. Sorry, the avoidance token, I believe it is. And yep, we'll keep blasting her. One more attack and she should be dead. Oh, good. Good. There we go. He electrocuted them both, and I'm pretty sure, yep, those javelins you then hit with the remote. So he's not actually trying to hit them. They are lightning rods. That's really fun. That is really fun ability. That's a really fun idea. Like, just the concept of that is cool, and I didn't realise that was the case until just now. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I didn't notice that the first time I played through this. This is great. Alright, so, come on, boys. What are you going to do? He's going to shoot me. Ah, flippin' heck. That's a lot of damage. That's an awful lot of damage. I'm a little bit concerned now. Little bit concerned. Let's get rid of him. Now, please do some serious work. Please. I don't like this much. Oh, you got our avoidance tokens. Ah, good. He's dead. So we got our avoidance tokens. I don't think it's possible for this guy to actually hurt us anymore. So that 2 health is pretty bad, but we're still good. Technically. I think. Yeah, so we avoided that. We're good. We're good. Okay, so we lost that thing. That's fine. Let's get rid of his avoidance token. And then we'll stab him. That's the plan. That's always the plan. Let's be honest. Get rid of avoidance token and then stab them. Okay. Get one of those. You're probably going to stress yourself out. You have, but it's okay. We're at the end of the combat anyway. Good. Good. We avoided it. Okay. That was a close one. Definitely going to need to use a medical supply on him. Right, so more gold and all the rest of it. Lovely.
You made it just in time, champion. Glory to the ether. Here, take some coins. It's not much, but you might need it more than we do. Maybe, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna stand here. Forever.
Okay, let's grab some more stuff. More loot. Big shell hit this place. Maybe they're aiming at the power plant unit. Which is this thing? The door's shut. Frightened eye gleamed in the keyhole. Power plant unit is cut all over with bomb blast fragmentation. Oh no.
There's less Valkyries flying around. Must be the rain.
Good. Good. Because those Valkyries are... They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Oh, they did point out that they were the elite soldiers, didn't it? I'm pretty sure. You know, the whole them turning up on an airship lark. Yeah, let's help these guys out. Okay. Come here, you. Oh, don't like it. Okay, we're good. We're good. See a big old fight. Oh, don't whip me over here. I was protecting these guys. Rude. Very rude. Although, first, yeah, let's lightning up myself. It would have been nice to have moved, but I know that they're going to try and attack me in a second. I don't want them stunned. Yeah, these guys can move behind me if they need to. So, it's all good. It's all good. Let's deal with... Oh, hang on. Oh, no, that is the rifle one. Okay. Good. Yeah, start killing them. And, ooh, minus 14 health. This guy's pretty deadly. Alright, he's electrifying himself as well. Ow. That poor guy. That guy is so doomed. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, you hide. Good job, lad. Okay, good. Everyone got less stressed out because it was a new round. They've just added haste, which I think just puts up their initiative. Or maybe makes it so there's fewer time units expenditure. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I can't seem to hover over it, so I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how to look that up, sadly. Right, Gunslinger. I can't use on him, but I can use Gunslinger on this middle guy. And then stab him. So I'm going to hit that guy in the back one more time. Come on. And this... Nope, this guy. This guy in the back. He'll probably use his remote control to finish them off. There we go. Good. So they're dealt with. And it looks like he is readying a shot on her. So that's good news. And now that we've got rid of his avoidance token, we can stab him, which is good damage. So we're starting to get the the electrification going. So he's still just using his gun. Wearing down avoidance tokens. Clever. Oh, he's taking more lightning damage thanks to this guy, which is nice. And now, tell you what, I'm going to wait, because I want to use one of the light attacks, and then we'll immediately know that we can have a dark attack afterwards. So we can do like a 1-2 punch and do some serious work. 28 damage. That's very nice. Well played, mate. I know it took some setup, but that's lovely. Well played, mate. You absolute beaut. You absolute beaut. Yeah, alright, let's just stab this guy. Stab. Dead. Okay, he's no longer set up for that shot anymore. Oh, it's still a dark attack, really? Alright, wait one more time then, kid. He'll probably be dead before we get the 1-2 punch, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll still have won. Okay, good hit. Good job, lad. So yeah, here's the light attack. Good stuff. And now... okay, he's just whipping us. It's fine. Just whipping us good. Nice. Good job, mate. Seriously, killing an enemy army with a remote control is... it's pretty stylish. It's a stylish way to win a fight. So this I find really funny, so we'll look at that statue in a second. So a power plant unit. During holidays, they burn brighter so the citizens can do circle dances around them. Aww. So this is amusing because... No, don't get stuck on a corpse. Blaze 7, welcome to Grimshade. P.S. Thank you for making a great game, devs. P.P.S. Do not die. And like, what? Pretty sure it's a backer. A backer wrote that, and I'm pretty sure they put all the backers' messages on statues in the game, which is pretty funny. So, yeah, there's just like, in the first area of the game, there's a message saying, good job, devs, which seems incredibly masturbatory, but like, it's pretty funny. I like it. Right, okay, we're on our own this time. We just got to fight all these guys, and they are all the ones that are going to choke us with the choke attacks. So we got to be clever here. By clever, I mean we've got to stab these guys a ton, because that really is all we need to do. Yes, yes, I know. Okay, good. Now they're going to hit us with choke multiple times. Rude. Really cool idea for an attack, though, I think. Okay, good. How much health has he got? 5. 0 armor. I could get him with that, or that'll create less tension. Although I'm probably just going to hit him with this guy instead. So, alright, tell you what, we'll stab someone else. And he's almost certainly going to get knocked out, but I'm fine with it. Because, yeah, this kid, he can use this to cure him of that, but there's still so many on the field that they're just going to hit him again. Like, it's going to be annoying. I'd rather whittle him down so they can't do that every turn, you know? Oh, another plus 20. And another plus 20. Yep. Yep. Alright, cool. So, I'm going to get myself knocked out for this. But, there's no but. It's just going to hurt. He should be dead, though. Good. So he's knocked out, and then this guy will be able to shoot the kid. That's okay. Probably. It's not, but fine. How much damage could one guy possibly do in one round, you know? Oh, in fact... Oh, no. No, he should be able to get one hit in, I think. Yeah, there we go. So he's gone. He's out of the fight. But we're back in. New round. And we can finish him off with a stab, I think. There we go. Good. Good. Good job, everyone. So, got more toys. Lovely. Okay. Let's heal you up, because we can. And let's move up. So... that'll show him not to mess with Bran's best and bravest. If all the champions are doing this well, the city will be free of invaders by morning.
Alistair, why are these people calling us champions?
You really don't remember anything, do you? It's because I have a champion's gauntlet on my arm. It works on dark ether. You insert an ether crystal into this slot like so, and bam! You can manipulate the flow of dark ether around you. If you're a champion, that is. This particular crystal lets me generate a lot of power and convert dark ether into a form of lightning. The entire kingdom runs on contraptions like these. Every light, every machine.
I don't need crystals to do that, though.
Yes, well, we'll have to ask Charlie about that. He might know more. He is a badger, after all. Speaking of which, I can see the tavern up ahead. We should hurry. Friendly advice and a roof over our heads would be very welcome about now. Spicy Wind Tavern.
Alistair, my boy, where have you been?
Is that his voice? Oh, who even remembers? He's a badger. Whatever. He's got a badger voice. You know, you guys use your imagination.
Alistair, my boy, where have you been? Looks like they dragged you through the sewers.
I was, sort of.
We tried to evade Bespiar soldiers by hiding down there. And who is your young friend?
This is Kiba. We met at the Umbrage Weald. I promised him a warm meal and shelter for the night.
The forest? Well, this is all highly irregular, Alistair. Our forces are being pushed back into the upper city. We might have to take up arms ourselves to show those invaders some manners. Speaking of manners, I do apologize. It's been a trying evening. My name is Sherlinda Glassington.
Charlie to my friends. You must be exhausted.
It's nice to meet you, sir. Wawaroo.
Quit howling, you antiquated bagpipe. I'm in the same room.
Wawaroo, this is Kiba. Draw a bath for our little one and find him some clothes. And make up the old bed in the attic. Meanwhile, Alistair and I have some matters to ponder.
I know what you're pondering, you old crook. The rifle stays on the wall. Who's going to look after the tavern if your tainted light leaves that ancient hide of yours?
I'm sure you'll manage, dearest.
Like I've nothing better to do than look after this flea-infested piss-hole. Sweet child, you look ready to drop. Come this way. Leave these fools to their little soldier fantasies. Let's get you warm, fed, and tucked into bed. Go, Kiba. You'll be safe among these people. And pandas.
Okay, well now, from the beginning, if you will.
So here I am in the forest I've never seen before.
Hold up. I think you skipped the part about how you got there in the first place.
I was fighting a Valkyrie, jumped onto one of their flying things, managed to push her off with the gauntlet.
You were finally able to call upon the powers of the ether?
I was just surprised myself. Broke my fall with it too. What fall? Like I was saying, I fell into part of the woods I'd never been to before, near the river with this huge pile of washed up bodies.
You fell into the woods?
From a Valkyrie's flying thing. Do keep up, please.
Right. Pile of bodies, you say.
That sounds very disturbing. All of them dressed exactly like the boy. That's where I found him, dazed and disoriented. The memory of the place still gives me goosebumps. Then we tried to get back to the city through the sewers, where we were saved and got robbed by bandits.
Slow down, boy. My mind isn't what it used to be.
I think I'm starting to get a headache. I was beat up bad, first by the Umbrage, then by the bandits, who stole the crystal. You could hardly move, so I sent Kiba to find you. But he came back and healed me. With ether, Charlie. Light ether. No crystal. No mechanisms anywhere on it. I've never seen anything like... What? What are you looking at me like that?
Searching for a crack in your skull. If this was coming from anyone else, I'd write it off as fantasy or a vision.
I know it sounds unbelievable, but I'm telling it like it is.
I don't doubt you, my boy, and I trust your judgment. This sounds like dreadful business. Mayhap this has something to do with the invasion.
I don't know, Charlie. We saw no soldiers in the woods, and the dead didn't look like they were killed by weapons.
Well, you've had a hectic night. I suggest you go and rest up while I think what to do on all while I think on what to do about all this. We shall discuss how to proceed in the morning.
There you are, you filthy darkspawn. And he got the gun from the wall. Badger time. Oh no you don't. I'll skin every last one of you. If I let you start a mess in here. Outside, now. And the soldiers are like,
yes, miss. Okay. Okay, miss. We'll go outside.
Which I think is adorable. Right, let's hit this guy. Whew. So we've taken off his avoidance, which is good. These guys could be jerks again, trying to choke me. So we don't have Kiba, but we do have our badger friend Charlie, which is awesome. Top-level shooter and retired adventurer. He seems like a cool dude. I like him. Charlie's a first-rate sharpshooter. So, yes. This ability of his, it takes time to charge up. Like that guy with the mace that shot the thing before. You remember. So it does a huge amount of damage. Okay, it does 50 physical damage, which is insane. It's kind of crazy. But it takes 15 time units to prepare, so he has to line up the shot before he shoots. And so you have to make sure that he has a clear shot, and that it sticks around. Like, if you're trying to aim for this guy, but then he moves behind, you know, someone who can block the shot, then you're not going to be able to hit him. Or, if avoidance goes up, you're not going to be able to hit him either. So, you know, there's things to consider. There's things to consider. I guess I'll just shoot this guy, because I have nothing better to do. But it's quick, which means he should be able to get another shot in. Okay, good. This guy's going to get shot. Oh, no. No, he's got avoidance. Yeah, start the round, not start their turn. So there we go. That should help. And I can also stab him, I guess, but I'm just going to do this because I want the shot to do all the damage, because it's more satisfying that way. Okay, fine. Keep doing that. And then... BAM! One-shot kill. That is a very happy badger right there. Very happy badger. Also, he's got this move, which is a bit quicker. So that's nice. So he's going to shoot right away. And it's just easier shot to get off. Like this guy, you know. Like Alistair has his normal shot. Okay, good. Another shot there. And then Alistair should be able to finish him off with a final 4 damage. Good stuff. So yeah, that's our fun badger friend. Wonderful. I do like our fun badger friend. Big fan. Big fan of badger friend.
These old paws still haven't lost the touch.
Charlie, if what you say is true, then our soldiers have been driven out into the lower districts. Trixie and Mother. I must make sure they're safe. Oh, no you don't, young man. Just look at yourself. You can barely stand. You'd be of no use to them. If you could even reach them, you should go tomorrow, after a good night's rest.
She's right, Alistair. So far, the Pierre soldiers are purposefully avoiding unnecessary civilian casualties. Besides, the rain seems to have dampened their fighting spirit for the night. Your mother should be safe until morning.
I don't envy the fool who tries to cross Olivia. That woman knows how to stand up for herself. Presumably our mother. Presumably.
Mon Dieu.
Now the kid's a hipster. Good old Kiba. Yeah, now he's a hipster. So, pretty cool. He's got a beret. Of course he's a hipster. So,
The old man, he took something. Something inside, just tore it out. A dream. Only a dream. My mouth is dry. I feel like my stomach is on fire. I'll look for help downstairs.
So, this is as far as I've got in the game. And to me, this felt like the perfect cliffhanger where it's just like, yeah, part 1 has ended, right? That's what I was going with. This is where I wanted the episode to end. And that's where it's going to end, because I'm the boss around here and I can do what I like. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think it's rather fun. I'm not sure if I'll play more on the channel. I think it will be a one-off, because otherwise, like, you know, where does it end? I either do the entire game, or I have to end at, like, you know, some place. And I think this is a nice place to end it, just to be like, yeah, so here's the game. What do you think? Anyway, have fun, bye. That kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing. So remember, there is a link in the description. There's an affiliate link, so I will get a percentage if you do buy it using that link. So it's on Green Man Gaming, who, as far as I can tell, don't screw over developers or anything, like some other key shops and things. They seem legit. So, yeah. So I'm cool with having links leading to there, especially because I can get a cut and it helps the channel out, and It really does. It's only a small percentage, but it adds up if a bunch of you decide to give this a go. Also, that's a PC one. If you guys want to wait for it to come out on Switch, then I have no power over that. You guys can just go buy it on Switch when it comes out. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. I've enjoyed playing it, for sure. This is something I'll probably play on my own time. And, yeah, I guess that's that then. So, guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.